Hello, and welcome to a very belated return to Hollow Knight. Unfortunately, two things have happened since then. First off, I learned that if you take a break, it's a little hard to get the momentum back to keep going. And secondly, this is actually post-production me doing this. Because, yeah, the second thing I learned is if you are coming back to a project after a time away from it, double check that your hardware is working. Otherwise, you might just record a whole episode with no audio. So yeah, at this point I was still very concerned with, oh, what if there's some secret with, like, sending the elevator up or down, you know, very Dark Souls. I imagine sometime during the game it's going to pull that shit on me, but, no, not this time, not this time. Yeah, here's what I found out. I thought I was gonna die there, and then I found out, oh, actually, this water, you can swim in it. This is a very beautiful place. Very sad, very decayed, but very beautiful. As a cute little fox in Tunic says, sometimes things are more beautiful when they are ruins.
Vendasu.
Ah, yes, the Nailsmith. A pleasant sight. Because I'm starting to hit the point in the game where things aren't going down quite as easily as they were before. After a Nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. Oh. Past me is not giving me enough time to read. Anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. And in a heartbeat, take that upgrade.
Jonsha.
It's neat that they do a cutscene for this. Though I was very concerned when it happened that this was going to be a Bigoron sword situation and I would have to make do without for a while. That would have been unfortunate. I am still not very good at using magic.
Vendasu.
Right, I need a pale ore. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Leap of faith! Nearly turned out badly for me, but not quite. I think the main thing I'm gonna have to start learning to do... making a poor showing of it here, but the main thing I think I'm gonna have to learn to do in this game is just not get hit quite so often, which I know, obvious, but like, I am using my magic pretty much solely for healing myself. Whereas I could be using it on attacks. And that's a problem that I had when I was playing through the Ori games as well. In both of them, I primarily used my energy for healing, and I barely ever used them for all the wonderful attacks they give you that use energy. And I can't help but feel that I've essentially been closing myself off from an entire facet of the combat system by doing so. I mean, look at that. My magic comes back so quickly. I can afford to use it more often. I shouldn't be sitting with it full like that. But, of course, this is future me with the foresight of being able to see this without actually having to play, so I'm gonna keep doing that throughout this whole video. Hollow Nest Seal. I still have no idea what that's for. That was unfortunate. I've got a hefty chunk of change, but I've still got so many items that I still need to purchase. So I still need money real badly. Little pill bug change. Geo, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. So, noteworthy, apparently while I can swim, they can't. Good for me. God, this is such a chill place. I feel like a lot of great games have, like, that one area that's just, like... If I could, I would just live here. And it would probably be here. Mechanism with a simple keyhole. Unfortunately, I do not have a simple key. Yeah, that looks like progress, so back to the elevator with me. Oh, that was a short-lived little detour. One of these days, I'm gonna learn what the signage means on those. Again we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing the truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hollow Nest's perpetuation, seek the graven ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. She's cool. Memorial to the Hollow Knight, and the black vault far above, though it sacrifices... through its sacrifice, Hollow Nest lasts eternal. So yeah, this was the point when I found out, I am apparently not the Hollow Knight. And yeah, I know, I think I know what vault it's talking about. It's the thing I entered way near the start of the game. And unfortunately, while I got lore from doing that, it didn't really give me a place to go. Which I suppose means it's possible to just, like, avoid that entirely, perhaps? Which is unfortunate. This fierce little hunter will bravely chase down creatures many times its size. Admirable. Right, there's still the upper path that I never explored. God, those platforms always look like part of the background to me. I was fully expecting to just drop down there. Hey, there you go, past me. Now you're learning. That spell does a lot of damage. Use it more. Man, I'm glad that wasn't a bench. go. See, you just might make it through this adventure. Here, another one of those little larva things. I don't know what to think of them. There is something a little bit unsettling about them. Here, I was trying to be smart and I played myself. How do elevators work? So yeah, this led nowhere, but perhaps down through that. I can get blasted like a fool. Very nearly screwed myself over. Now, I realize there's a side path I didn't take there, which is unfortunate. Hopefully it will not bite me later. Silly Earth Digger. Passages can't bite. Those little exploder dudes remind me a lot of one of the enemies from Super Metroid. Yeah, you're letting yourself get beat up quite a bit there. I have no idea what I was afraid of. So, is this where I learn where I screwed up? Past me, you can see 2 passages on the left there. No? No? Maybe I'll need to grab that in next episode. Grubby friend, you are free! Oh, nope, nope, not quite. You are free! Pages! Friend! Friend! No! Yeah, that absolutely threw me off guard when I went here for the first time as well. Jesus Christ, this is such an unfair fight. The only way it could have been worse is if that bench sign was also there leading you into it, along with the pages. Just a sort of like, ah, friend, and then suddenly ambushed! Can't believe you have to pay to use a bench. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it, but all the charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far? Ah, it's this asshole. Oi, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zot the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them? The guards who still patrol the city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. Fuck you. This guy has one personality trait, and it's being an asshole. Yeah, that looks suspicious, but no idea what to do with it for now. Now I've got a way back to familiar territory. It always feels nice to open up a door to before in one of these games. You know, I need to have words with whoever designed the city, because it's like, okay, it's like, you're gonna have to jump across some platforms to reach this other part of the city. I'm like, okay. By the way, on the roof below you, we're gonna put all sorts of decorative spikes. Why? Why did you do this? People in the city have places to go. Gotta test all the walls. That one, though. No, nothing, nothing. That looked very suspicious, but there's nothing. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I thought would happen. One of these little, pinwheel things. No idea what it's for. A simple key, perhaps for that simple lock we found earlier? Wanderer's Journal. That was extremely stupid of me, and I'm glad it didn't kill me. I always love getting new bits added to the fast travel network, because, like, honestly, this stag battle is... I remember the station well. A common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Not a lot was sent back the other way, though. Like, I like him. He's probably one of my favorite characters that I've run into in this whole area. It doesn't help that with the kind of grunts he's giving, I can't help but imagining him having a voice like fucking Giab from Morrowind. Like that. Wake up. You were dreaming.
Patmos, Gio.
Yes, buy it past me. Buy it. Buy it. God, so many times. Like, especially in this area, where I'm fighting flying things while going over suspended pits, and all the money just falls down into the abyss.
Bapanada.
Sadly, I've not left myself any money for pins. I'll have to play Tin Pin Slammer another time. Yeah, let's take off that Thorns of Agony. Yeah. I really should not be getting hit in the first place. I mean, I'm gonna get hit, but I mean, I shouldn't be. No. Don't make the mistake of trying to climb up that wall again. It didn't work last time. It's not gonna work this time. I love how the way that charm works. It's like a bunch of little bugs go and just gather the coins for you. It has some impressive range to it too. Oh no! I'm too broke. 50 Geo is such a painful amount to be short by as well. It's like, it's just enough where it seems feasible to walk off, grab some, and come back. But it's just enough to be annoying. Yeah, see, it fell all the way down there, and still my little buggies got it for me. I think it basically removes the need to, like, worry about getting my stuff. Which, I mean, I feel like the charm is worth it for the peace of mind alone. Like, being able to just not worry about it and just keep doing what you're doing, that alone is pretty valuable. Yeah, I have to remember, the big lanky ones always go ahead and just jump. Oh, there we go, 72. That went a lot quicker than I expected it to. Alright, let's see where this goes. I hit no like an idiot. Now, for the moment of truth. Ding. Right, yeah, I was able to come here and like the gate into it was closed. Now it's open, which not only means I can take it down to the City of Tears, I can also go across over here. Is there anything over for me? That sentence got away from me. Is there anything over here for me? Yes, but they're being very spooky about it. Okay, I've got my way back easily enough. Like, this game has done that a few times where it feels like I need to take a one-way drop and just trap myself in a situation, but then like 3 seconds later, I've unlocked the way back. I have a piece of something! Vessel fragment. Okay, this will let me carry more soul. This goes hand in hand with what I was saying earlier about like just learn to use soul to cast spells more often, dum-dum. Like, yeah, having more soul means that I have more banked to heal myself with, but I really should be shooting people more often. I should just be going into an enemy counter and just being like, so I started blasting. Just like, it's a potent attack, it's ranged, it's got everything I need. Just, don't get hit. Okay, but this has been a little detour, but it's been entirely optional stuff. It hasn't showed me where to go next. Got me a vessel fragment, got me a fast travel, a few other doors to before and a map, but still no access to further. See, here's where I make the potentially foolish decision to just push onward. Like, I've been trying to keep these to 30 minutes, but oh jeez. I wanted to do something significant, and my hubris is costing me. And you were honestly not that tough. Highly intelligent bug that uses arcane knowledge to twist soul into vicious spells. Like me. The Soul Sanctum. An ornate door made from glistening metal. There is a slot for some kind of key. You know, I think even after getting that simple key, it entirely escaped my notice to try and go back to where I saw that, oh, shortcut. That's handy. It totally escaped my notice to try and go back to where I saw that simple keyhole earlier in this video. So this has been a... Oh! Mistake. Once a highly intelligent bug, deformed by the misuse of soul. I mean, I'd say poor guy, but they probably brought it on themselves. Probably. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. Door. The doors are hard to see for me. I keep mistaking them for part of the background. I love how quickly this guy has a downgrade from mini-boss to just regular enemy encounter. Like, that was maybe 20 seconds ago. And already you're a chump. Record Abba, the mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints? To attain a pure focus, is it even possible? There was a part of me worried I was just gonna drop down the elevator and just impale myself on the spikes. Past me, what are you doing? There you go. No, it's kind of funny having this experience of like, I'm sitting here watching a YouTube video, and having the usual experience of yelling at the person playing, like, how did you not notice this? It's right there in front of you, dummy. Except that the person I'm yelling at is myself. Speaking of being aggressive towards past me, I kind of like that whole system of like, not only do you have to go back and grab your souls, so to speak, but you have to fight the past to you to get it back. Yeah, this place hands out soul like crazy. Use it more, dum-dum. You've got guys that are floating away from you. Oh, we got a freaking red knight here. Like, soldier using magic. Well, not a lot of magic. He used a little bit. There you go. There you go. Soldier using magic, wielding a rapier. It's like, hey, come on. You're a red knight. Red knight? Red mage. Jesus Christ. Just doubled my money right there. Soul Warrior. Learned bug wielding a refined pin blade. Enhanced its combat prowess with harvested soul. Okay, I feel like down is the proper way to go, but of course that's not the way I went. There's me being indecisive. That looks like it should open to allow me to go forward. Oh, I'm learning! I'm learning! Oh, it's beautiful. Unfortunately, I still need to learn how to dodge those guys' attacks. And when I say I need to learn how, I mean, I know how. I can see the animation it's doing while it's tensing up a shot. But I need to be perceptive enough to notice that in the heat of combat. That's the hard part. just left a lot of places unexplored, didn't I? Break. As Alan Rickman once said, shoot the glass. I've got the... there was that cracked window off to the right, but I didn't investigate it at all. Oh well, it's probable that I... Folly. Huh. Similar message to the mistake. It's possible that's a similar issue to, there's an area that I saw earlier where it looked like I needed a ground pound of some sort to access it. So that window is probably a similar situation anyway. You know, I love how I opened up that menu to check what that badge did, and then I barely read it. Reflecting the desires of the Soul Sanctum for mastery over soul, improves the bearer's ability to cast spells, reduces the soul cost of casting spells. Put that shit on! You have so many games where you can go around and smack things with a sword. Use the magic system. You're being suspiciously generous here. Here comes the boy. He loves to trick me out there. Like, it looked like that swirling quartet of shots where, like, he was still in the middle as he was traveling invisibly, but no, they just kept going. He was in the middle. I got played like a fiddle there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. This guy continues to be extra rude. Just faking me out left, right, and center. See, that time he didn't even fake me out. He's not even being consistent. Battle done! Of course it's not over, though. You know, what this guy reminds me of, and I don't expect anyone else to know what the hell I'm talking about, is the Yogvals from Copy Kitty. Especially the corrupted one, with the way that he'll, like, try to do an attack and then just, like, fake out. But, yeah, here's where I decided to call it for now, because, yeah, that fight's a pain. I'll see you next time. Until then.